Well, my plan for today was to get some footage that I could like practice special effects and stuff like that on. I'll probably have to do that later because everything I'm recording right now seems so cringy. I've got to work on my confidence. So what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna go walking and show y'all some cool things that are near my house. This is a part of the long walking trail that my town put together that people can walk. I tend to try to get my daily workouts in here. This is one of the cool things about this walking trail. There's historic landmarks all up and down it. That church over there is a old church, and that flagpole right over there is the remnants of what used to be Riverview Junior High. It's kind of an idea of what it used to look like. Now that opening over there, that big old open space over there, is what used to be McGinty Crossing. It used to be a little place that you could get off for the railroad. Where's the railroad? Well, that's this path I've been walking on. It goes all the way through the valley. Since it wasn't being used, they decided to turn that space into a walking trail. It's a pretty neat little walking trail because, like I said before, they got all kinds of historic markers on here to tell you the history of the town. All up and down this trail there used to be electric cars or electric buses running up and down delivering people to their work at the mill. This is how you know you're taking a walk in the South, when you're going down a trail and it's covered in kudzu. You might be wondering why I'm walking down this trail. I wanted to show everybody that no matter how small your town may be, there is stuff out there to film. There's ways out there to test yourself as a photographer or a videographer. You just have to walk and find what calls out to you. Looks like we come upon one of these other placards. It says right here, in 1974, the Chattahoochee Valley Railway abandoned the southern portion of the line between Bleecker and McGinty. The above is not the real Riverview coal yard, but it illustrates how coal cars called hoppers were unloaded under trestles. The hopper car would be pushed into a rail siding with an elevated trestle, and doors on the bottom of the car would open, allowing the coal to drop to the ground. The main point of this placard is this is Riverdale Mill on the Chattahoochee River. It's actually past here a good ways. I don't know why they put the placard here, but you can see all the mill houses up and around in here. Let's see if we can get to there before the battery dies on this. Here we go, another placard. The Riverview Mill Village. There was the railroad, the historic school, the historic church, athletic hall. There used to be a theater up in here, and Boy Scout headquarters. You can see a little bit of some of them up there. Let's walk up, take a look. For the church, annex building, or not annex building. That's the athletic building. This is the church annex. Let's see if we can find some other cool stuff on the way. I'm headed back home, but I wanted to stop here just to give y'all a hint. It doesn't have to be a historical monument. You could just go somewhere out in the woods like here. Imagine for a second, What situations do you think could be taking place right here? Could it be warriors fighting each other on a battlefield? Could it be two lovers sneaking off into the woods? Could it be a ragtag bunch of misfits, kind of like the Goonies, on another misadventure? The sky's the limit. Your imagination is the only thing that's going to stop you. These places are everywhere. You just got to be willing to look. Okay, I'm back at the house right now. I've got to charge the old camera for a little bit, but our adventure isn't over just yet. I've got some more plans by the end of the day for stuff to look at. Well, by the time, for y'all, it'll just skip to it. So, for me, I gotta wait a couple hours for the battery to charge.
2 hours later.
Alright, so we're back. This is the Bethlehem Church, one of the oldest landmarks in Valley. It's actually one of the older in the Chambers County area. Interesting place. This church is one of the main churches that a lot of the congregations from this area branched out from. It's a staple in Valley's history, yet a lot of people just drive by it and don't really know nothing about it. Right here we have Fairview Baptist Church. This is the church I grew up in. It was my grandmother's church, and just about every Sunday I had to come here. I was baptized in that church. I'm afraid that's all I got for today. I had planned on doing a lot more, but charging my camera took out a good chunk of the day, and by the time I got out there again, it was starting to get dark. I'll keep coming at you with more. If you find it interesting, leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. Tomorrow I plan to be going to the old mill with the waterfall out beside it. It's really nice looking. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day.